What's going on, everybody? It is Matthew Schnoes, the Goal Crease Guardian, and I am here to bring you another exciting video. We're going to summer shinny. We're going to go 4-on-4 today, so scoring chances are going to be flying, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, before we get to that, I just want to remind you that I do have merch available now, so you can go ahead and get a t-shirt or the long sleeve hooded t-shirt with the logo on it. I'm really excited to bring this to you guys. So if you're looking to order that, please head down into the description. There is a link down there where you can get a hold of me and order your merch. With that being said, let's get right to the video. So like I said, we're going 4-on-4. There's only a couple of guys on the bench per side. And also, my one camera was not working again for some reason. Really not sure what's going on. Hopefully I've fixed it since then with GoPro, but we're gonna find out. And I got scored on right away. That's always fun. 4-on-4 will do that to you. So he comes in. Nice little shot here as he's moving. I'm kind of coming off of the pass. It hits me kind of up in the arm, so weird rebound, and then he's just got a lot of space in front to kind of make a move. I commit a little bit too much. I could probably stand to be a bit more patient, maybe poke check at him, to be honest with you, just to take away some options. But, you know, that's something I just got to work on. Just wide on that one. That's one of the things that I'm going to try and work on in these summer skates when I am doing them, is being a little bit more controlled in my movements around tips and screens. Because when I'm not playing a lot or when I'm struggling, I tend to move a ton into screens and tips. If you saw in the first game that went up for this year, first game in a while, I gave up a goal because I went just directly for a puck and it got tipped 5-hole. So that's one of those things that I could work on and just, you know, get a little bit cleaner at. So I'm going to try and do that. This is actually another one. You'll notice a little bit throughout this skate that I am going to struggle with my angles at times. A little bit of it is the 4-on-4, but a little bit of it is just me struggling with my angles. He's a left-handed shot. He catches that, but he moves the puck. So it goes a little bit from my right to my left, and I'm so set and not moving that I can't do anything about it. I need to make sure that I'm better at not getting so locked in right away that I cannot make a move to make a save. I've got to be able to shift a little bit with some of these guys as they're coming in with the puck. Really big deal there. Because it's something that I need to get better at. I got lucky on that one with the post. It was a pretty good Forsberg attempt. I do sometimes like to see this view from the far end, just because I can see how my body operates without just being from the side, or from behind rather. So I like to see that. And also you can see right here, I'm still working on that panda post lock. Very clean integration. I really like it for that, because I do tend to want to square up to that guy outside as they're driving. So to get an opportunity to be outside on my feet and then move across is really, really nice. So I'm hoping that I continue to enjoy this panda post lock as we're going along. Good breakaway save. And a second breakaway too. Really nice back-to-back breakaway saves. First one, he comes in, goes blocker. Maybe not my best push, but I'm out. Now you can see I gain my feet really quickly, get out, gain some depth, and treat that as a breakaway again, which is really, really nice. One of the things for me that works very well on breakaways is flow. I like to have a bit of flow to my breakaways. And so that's something that you could see on the second breakaway there, and even here. A little bit of flow to this kind of one-on-one where he cuts across the net. Really, really nice. Oh, that's not so nice. So I'm out, kind of make a good save, and then my defenseman's there. I take for granted that he's going to be able to just kind of clear that. Just a little bit lazy, to be honest, and a guy kind of hits his stick and it goes 5-hole. A little bit embarrassing, but also just a little bit of reminder that I've got to be ready all the time out here. 4-on-4. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of chances and a lot of weird plays. I've just got to be a little bit better about that sometimes. Can't let myself kind of, fall asleep on a play. Nice blocker stop there. Not a whole lot of pop off of my blocker nowadays. It's a couple years old, so it's starting to lose that a little bit. It's also never been the most pop because it is a CCM, so that's just how they're built. Another breakaway here. You can see that I kind of back up too far. I do get a piece of it with my right foot, actually, as I'm coming across. But I talked earlier about how I like flow on a breakaway, and you can see here that I have it. You can see that I never really stopped moving my feet on that breakaway. The one before it that I got scored on, I set my feet and I was not moving at one point. So that makes it much harder for you to move explosively across. And that's kind of what hurt me on that goal. This one is just me being lazy and committing too soon. He's carried this puck a long way. Again, Panda post lock, getting that foot out in front, and you can see how nicely I push into my toe bridge. It works great. It sets me up good in the RVH. And now I'm just down early. Kind of a little bit of contact that is not important. I just went down early trying to anticipate his shot, and he ripped it far side and beat me. So I just got to not do that. Plain and simple. That's a really dangerous play. But me trying to stay on my feet there is, I want to keep doing that because I feel like it's an important thing for me behind the net. Really nice stop there too, just a little adjustment as that puck goes side to side. But staying on my feet behind the net just to give myself the opportunity to push instead of being stuck. And a couple of times late in the year, last year, I got caught going back the other way, so I don't want to do that. Here's another good breakaway save. Again, that flow, very important. It's not my best kind of form, but it's a nice save. It's a lot of compete. So one of the things that I really find important in goalies in general is just the ability to keep competing on a puck. And then one good breakaway, one bad breakaway seems to be the case. You can tell I'm not happy with this one. So he comes in. I talked about angles earlier, and again, this is just not a great angle. I'm slightly deep in my net, but also I'm not on his stick. He's a left-handed shot. I've got to be a little bit more over and trust that I can make that push because I am strong enough, I am powerful enough, and I am quick enough that I'm going to get there. I cannot, just give up the shot there. This is just unlucky. Breakaway save, nice. Now I'm kind of caught out a little bit. Get up, but he makes that pass. Good first save. And I make the second save, but then it bounces off of my pad and then off of the back of my blocker. That's, I would argue, very unlucky. Good rebound control there. Putting it right into the only spot where nobody was. That leads to just good rebound retention for my team. Oh, thank God he muffed that. If he hadn't bobbled that puck, that was a tap in just because it's a 2-on-0 and there's not much I can do there. Laziness. I'm getting a little tired here just because I'm not in super great shape right now, but that's laziness. I go down, I make the first save. I should not be getting up with my left leg. That cannot happen. If I'm trying to race to my left post, I need to turn my body, get moving around, and get my left leg to the post right away. Yeah, this is just bad. Again, angles kind of coming in, bad read on the shot, and puck goes in. So a couple of quick goals again, not great. Oh, off the post. You can tell at times that I'm just losing focus a little bit. It's hard when it's 4-on-4 with only a handful of guys out there to stay focused on every single opportunity. So that's actually something I could work on, because I'm not always good at keeping my focus throughout an entire skate, and I would like to be better. So maybe using this as an opportunity, again, right off the crossbar, to kind of learn how to better manage my my mind and my focus throughout a skate. Just, that's the little things that you can work on even in practice, goalies. When you are in a practice that does not feel like it's meant for you, finding a way to focus and stop the next puck and compete for the next puck is very, very important, and something that everyone can get better at. So that's what I need to try and do in these skates, and kind of buckle down a bit more at times, just when I'm either finding myself not playing that well or when I'm getting tired. Bar south, he's in real tight, goes across the middle line, but again, a little bit off my angle. I pushed out, I was set. Arguably, I could have been a hair deeper and been fine just using a different save selection. I would have had to go one knee down, but I would think that the better solution is just not to get locked in wide in a bad angle when I can't get locked in and wide. That's much better. That's a better example of what I need to do. Staying a little bit more narrow, letting myself push into something instead of being stuck and just having to drop down. This is a funny one. Goes across the front, 2-on-1. Kicked off of my defenseman. Now it's off the top of the stick. One save off my pad, off my defenseman, and then kind of kick it out with my arm. Just kind of finding it. Sometimes that's what happens. Can't hate it. I can hate this though. Breakaway with no flow. He goes backhand around my glove. Again, no flow on the breakaway leads to a goal. Flow on the breakaway, the very next shot leads to a save. And then late reaction, but a good save on the pass out. Again, I keep coming back to the same things, but they're very important things that I'm constantly kind of struggling with. And you can see here, moving across the crease as he shoots that puck. Just little things here. Little things make a difference. There you have it. My first kind of 4-on-4 skate of the year. Didn't go too bad. You could see in the stat line, negative 0.34 goals saved above average. So I gave up like 1/3 of a goal more than I should have in a 4-on-4 hour-long skate. That's not too bad. That's honestly much better than I thought it was coming off the ice. I felt like I was playing really poorly at times. So to see that makes me feel a little bit better about how I performed. But again, this has to be taken with the idea that I need to improve on some things. I talked a lot about flow on every breakaway and making sure I'm, on the right angle and making sure I'm giving myself a chance to adjust to the shooter. Those are 3 things that I'm going to have to work on consistently throughout the summer and keep in mind as I do these skates, because they do push me to do those things. And I want something to kind of focus on and work on so that I'm not just out there messing around to mess around. I want to get something out of it because I still want to get better. So for me, that's how I can do it. If you guys see anything, please head down below in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are, because I would love to hear that. Sometimes it's good to hear from someone else because you don't always see the flaws in your own game. It's very, very hard to do, especially when you're trying to be super objective about it. So If you've got something, let me know. With that being said, again, merch is available. Please, if you would like some merch, just head down into the comments and let me know, or there's a link in the description so you can get a hold of me where you can order your Goal Crease Guardian merch. With that being said, I look forward to seeing everybody for the next video.